Water signs, you might be in for a bit of a battle this week with endurance being your watchword. And the sun in the Scorpio 8th house there of other people's money, large sums of money. It is also deep personal transformation. It's very, very deep and can be very secretive, but there is the sun shining a big light in this area for you this week. It came out alongside the shield and also justice. So it feels as though you might be having to defend yourself quite vigorously, defend your position, and it feels like you've got the weight of the law behind you. Or there is some negotiation where you're being asked to kind of keep your wits about you. Interestingly, the next row, which is like, tell me more, look what came out. It feels like this is a group situation where you are all ready for this fight. So take that as it resonates, or else there is a divine couple here and there is some urge to charge forward with quite a lot of speed here. Something to do with, I don't know, maybe a marriage proposal, hence the joint marital funds. But there is, this does feel like a lot of people gathering their weapons for some kind of fight. Let's see what else the universe has to say about this situation. Well, this seems to be you caught between two options here, especially where it relates to finances, stability, security, your assets even. That card came out in between a wish fulfillment and hopes for the future. So it seems like you're weighing up, if I had to describe it, between a bird in the hand or two in the bush, as they say. So like, do you have, all right, take what I've got, or do I hold out for something more? Now, interestingly, the energy to lean away from is blowing everything up, walking away, chucking something in, burning it all down, making sudden erratic moves. That is not going to serve your interests this week. Instead, there seems to be a bit of horse trading that you're being encouraged to do with the Six of Pentacles. So that it doesn't normally feel like equal give and take to me, but based on this picture and what is happening here and how this sort of looks like the scales of justice, it feels like there might be some balancing out that needs to happen between two parties. So it could be a divorce settlement, it could be a contract negotiation. Now, let's see if this means anything to you. There's sort of the freedom is being dangled in front of you. Maybe the end of loneliness or isolation with the cabin that came out in reverse. So instead of loneliness, separation, isolation, it might be in reverse for some people. Like this is your freedom to move on and move towards new connection. We also got the eyeglasses card out. Again, showing the likelihood of contracts, details. It did come out in the reverse, and sometimes I don't pay any attention to the reversals, but maybe there's something that was overlooked in an agreement or an understanding that is causing problems. I'm going to go to a different deck just so we've got all the cards. We've got Five of Pentacles of disappointment and loss at the bottom of the deck, I just noticed there. So what more do we need to know to understand this situation? Wow, so we've got some kind of disappointment or setback. I mean, maybe not everything is lost, but wow, that doesn't look particularly happy. And look at these two that came out, Justice again, and the King of Swords. Now, this is the most close to justice in the other cards that you can get, in my opinion. Swords are all about thoughts. The King is very logical, is very matter of fact, and is not overly emotional or worried too much about practicalities. It's all about the thoughts, ideas, concepts. And yes, very clinical, if you like. So this sort of is the sword of justice that he's holding, you could almost say. They're both holding it. So it feels like there's some contract that needs to be negotiated, and there might be, you might be coming from a position of letdown or disappointment. So what else do I want to get? Let's get your cosmic pep talk here, and if we need more explanatory cards, I will get them. Okay, I want one more. Well, whatever this is, nothing will come of this situation. So it might be somebody trying it on with you in terms of negotiations, in terms of money, joint finances, tax returns, that sort of thing, investments. So this could be quite a vigorous attempt to get you to back down over something. And I'm coming back to the very first card that came out, which was stand your ground. And then this trio of wands that came out, sort of like ready to fight on your behalf. And we had the Queen, here's the Queen as well, remember? So it feels like you've got a good team behind you, or this is you, all three of these represents you, like using all your passion and energy to stand up to something. Show the world the real you. In this instance, this feels like let your voice be heard. Don't be backwards and coming forwards. Stand your ground, speak up, and represent, if you like. On your side, there is miracles, abundance. So ancient wisdom, that might mean something to some of you in this scenario, but look, it is miracles and abundance coming out on your side. So I think you have every reason to be optimistic. On their side, because I feel like it's against someone else, someone's coming for you, or there's some situation that's coming for you. Fairy tale, trying it on, not really, just taking a punt. Lack of faith. They don't really have much faith in their position. There's something weird here about aspirations that have no foundation, if you like. So it's a very unusual situation. On your side, the cards that I got, well, firstly, there is insatiable. Now, this seems to indicate a vigorous passion that you are not going to let go of. And I come back to all these wands that came out. It's like, you don't know who you're dealing with, buddy. I'm ready to fight. And you've just got this insatiable energy here to get what you deserve, and rightly so. You also got the potential card. Not sure how that fits, but I mean, you can see the potential in the situation. So maybe it's not about burning it all down, because remember, the Tower is energy to lean away from, which is collapse. And there might be a way to find some middle ground. That was your energy to lean towards the Six of Pentacles. So balancing things out, trying to be fair here. And it does seem to relate to your fourth house of your sense of stability, your sense of roots and groundedness. And it can be real estate, it can be your home, your family, your ancestors. We have the moon there, so this is quite emotional, security kind of vibes. This is the Cancerian realm. Keyword is friendship. So maybe there is the need to, vigorously defend yourself, but kind of do it in a way that is not especially violent, angry, that sort of thing. There might be some judiciousness there, some fairness, being reasonable. And justice came out twice, so that is really all about being reasonable. I'm going to come back to these cards for three more just to sum up. But remember, miracles and abundance are yours. So maybe something's going to fall apart to be replaced by something better. Or even though it looks like the rug might be pulled from under you, somehow you're still going to triumph. Well, we've got another king here, the King of Cups. This feels like sitting back to accept stuff in, to get really warm feelings, to give warm feelings. There might be a water sign. Well, this is the water sign reading, so this could be you sitting pretty on your throne because you've received an unexpected message that gladdens your heart. And it might maybe relieve you of feeling kind of stuck and trapped. One more card for the outcome for the week ahead for water signs. Yeah, this is the High Priestess, and this card is all about knowing your inner truth and not listening to your ego and not letting externals kind of sway you in one direction or the other. This is about keeping calm, not saying much, and trusting your intuition in a situation. So don't overreact, don't blow things up, don't take dynamite to something and blow it to pieces. In the stillness, there seems to be an answer. Wow, quite unusual this week, my darlings, but I do hope it's helped you. This is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy for the week ahead and beyond.